One love, God bless. Fire Nelson here. Today I'm here to talk to you about the bigger is coming. So sometimes when we're on our journeys and we want to accomplish something in life, we think that just because we are only doing small things here and there, or feel like we don't have enough time to put as much effort as we may want to into our dreams or our best life or our best career or our best relationship or anything, when we feel like we're not putting enough into it, as long as we're doing something each and every day, the Most High truly appreciates that. You know, there's a verse in Zechariah 4 that I saw today walking. Someone left a pamphlet on the ground and it said Zechariah 4, and it said something along the lines of the Most High appreciates the smaller things. You know, of course, this wasn't the exact scripture. I don't have it here for you. But, actually, let me see. Oh, yeah, my Bible. I'm rebinding my Bible right now. I would get my Bible, but I've read through it so much that I sometimes have to rebind it with glue. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on this one day. But in this reading, it said the Most High pretty much, appreciates the small steps, appreciates each and every step that you are taking on your spiritual journey, whether it's, towards something that you want in life or towards something that you want within. The Most High appreciates every single step, appreciates you doing time for prayer, appreciates you doing time for meditation, appreciates you being a good person in general, making sure that you're not being quick to judgment, quick to anger, quick to wrath, quick to hate, quick to greed, quick to telling people how much lack is in the world, or quick to gossip about this person, next person. We have to realize our small steps, our small growths matter. It doesn't matter if we don't feel like we're enlightened right now. It doesn't matter if we're not a professional yoga person. It doesn't matter if we're not, a guru in our own heads right now. As long as we're continually doing what we can each and every day, then it is appreciated by the universe, and the universe responds to you. If you're pushing out good energy with everything you do, if you're keeping that wisdom in your head that your effort matters, then more and more of this energy will come into your life. More and more of these, dreams that you've been wanting to achieve will manifest into your life. All it takes is sometimes small steps to get to that big step, and it takes not giving up on these ideas, even if they may seem crazy or even if they may seem far out and bizarre. There was there's two main guys in Apple. I was reading about this today when I was doing research on this verse of Zechariah 4. Zechariah 4, chapter 4:10, if you want to go and see the exact one. But I was doing research on this, and it brought me to this reading about these. There was originally 3 Apple investors. There's a one everybody knows about. I don't really get into it, so I don't really know their names. But there's one that everybody knows about, the main guy. You guys know if you know. And then there's a second guy who did the logo and a bunch of other stuff. And then there's a third guy. Maybe the third guy did the logo and stuff like that. I'm a bad storyteller if it's not in front of me. But there was a third guy. The 2 guys stayed with it, and now they're worth billions of dollars. But the third guy, he saw their small steps, but he didn't believe in it. He didn't believe in himself fully. So he got out, sold his share of his stocks at $800, which would now be worth billions of dollars. We have to believe that each and every small step that we make, our team makes, something that we believe in. If we believe in it, if we believe that we are doing things out of a righteous intent, and if we especially know that we're doing things out of a righteous intent, then we should see it through. The Most High if you put a dream out into the universe, the Most High has already put the blueprint out to complete it. It's just up to you to see it through. It's just up to you to not give up. It's up to you to continue your faith. It's up to you to continue your spiritual practices so that you're more grounded in the decisions that you should make. I'm not saying that maybe he did make the wrong decision or the right decision. Life isn't really about right or wrong. It's just about choices. He would simply just have more access to money. Maybe he saw the company was a corrupt company and that it would cause people to only stare at their phones, become androids, and cause children to become robots. And maybe he saw this, but maybe he didn't fully understand the vision that was being able to be manifested, because maybe he wasn't spiritually aligned as he should have been at that time. Because I know if I had $1 billion, I could change the whole world. But me with $800 is just paying rent. So it's not to say that anything is right or wrong. That's not what it is. It's just that different mindsets lead to different paths. And if we are doing something, then we know that we are doing something to the best of our ability. We know that we're putting in as much effort as we can at the time. It doesn't mean overextending ourselves or working ourselves into a sweat over this dream or this goal, or neglecting other parts of your life or other relationships of your life. We don't want to do this when we're focusing on the bigger, but we have to realize that each and every small step matters and not give up. The people who are successful in music, the people who are successful in acting, the people who are successful in any entertainment industry will always tell you it's about not giving up. It's about putting in as many hours as you can, not overdoing it and burning yourself out. Yes, you'll still get success this way 9 times out of 10, but your mental and spiritual will not be aligned. You won't be able to sit comfortably with yourself or be able to keep yourself from these temptations and these lusts and this greed and things like this. We won't be able to use the rest of our time of our 24 hours as wisely as we can because we're so focused on the task. This is like something I was talking about in my last video as well. We don't want to be so laser focused, so tunnel visioned in our dream and our goals that we neglect other parts of our life because, just because things are going well and you're in your head about this career or whatever dream you're chasing, if you're tunnel vision about that, then there's other things you're neglecting. It's going to cause you disturbances and you're going to be upset about things and you're going to be accomplishing something here and then there's chaos over here, So we want to appreciate the small steps because the Most High does appreciate the small steps as well. Zechariah 4:10. The Most High appreciates every single small steps. And if you have the consciousness that we are all aligned, we are all divine, we are all one in this universe that is pushing us and guiding us to our best and highest selves, our best and highest versions, then it'll be easier for you to have that faith and realize that everything that you want and more is already completed. It's just up for you to staying patient, staying calm in adversity and trials and tribulations, and keeping a consciousness of Christ consciousness about yourself. Being healed mentally, physically, and spiritually. Always healing yourself through meditation and prayers, through reading, gaining knowledge and journaling, learning about yourself during this process, putting efforts to your dream, learning about yourself, putting efforts to your dream, spending time with family, spending time in nature, learning about yourself, putting efforts to your dream. So all this is the other part of life, and efforts to your dreams is just right here. But there's this whole other section is what our main focus should be on, because our dreams are already completed. It's over here. It's a small part. But what's going to help us when we get these dreams and help us get our focus in our minds that we're not becoming one of these corrupt people that are getting exposed, or becoming one of these corrupt people that are losing all their money, or, becoming one of these corrupt people that, lose their whole life because they weren't aligned spiritually, mentally, and physically in their life. They were just letting their dream become everything. So I really wanted to come on here and tell you that the steps you take matter, each and every little step. And they will become a bigger step at the end of the day. But don't give up. Your bigger step is coming. Your biggest achievement is here. Your blessings are always going to be manifested. And if it's your start of the journey, which is really what it's talking about, is when you're beginning this journey, everything is already completed for you. Just keep going. The Most High loves someone who's beginning. The Most High loves those that are beginning, because so much is new for them. So much glory is for them. Like when you see someone, you're like, hey, have you seen this TV show? And they've never seen that. You're like, oh my gosh, I wish I was you and I could see that from the beginning, because I know how good it is throughout the whole TV show. That is life, but we just don't see it until it's all the way done and we're looking back and we're old and we're like, wow, my life was amazing. That is life. We are that amazing TV show that we're so jealous that person hasn't watched yet. So stay faithful, focus on your dreams, but focus on your life, enjoying your life, and being that person that's living from a righteous intent, living from a divine source, having that Christ consciousness, a true devotee of Yahweh, a true devotee of the Most High. And everything that you could ever dream and imagine will come into fruition. Just stay patient, stay grateful, stay in service, stay humble, stay positive, stay in practice, and everything will align perfectly for you. So if you haven't, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I appreciate everybody that's been doing that. And I hope you guys have a blessed day and an even more blessed journey. One love.